Welcome back to the big show in Paris. It's always nice to talk to gorgeous people because I never normally get anywhere near anybody as gorgeous and as talented as my two next guests. It's always nice to meet two gorgeous people. And Sophie, how are you?
Really nice, thanks.
And Jolene, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Now, you're both delicious. Let's get this clear straight away. You would never consider an ugly guy like me in real life. You would never come this close to me, would you?
Well, unfortunately, I'm already married, so I can't comment.
The Moulin Rouge is here in Paris, and it's legendary, and there's no faking it. You've got to be gorgeous and talented and a great dancer, because if you didn't, you wouldn't get in the show, would you?
That's correct. You have to have excellent classical ballet training. It's a 4-week training period when you arrive at the Moulin, so it's a technical job, and you need to be up to the standard, that's for sure.
Sophie, I've just had a 13-course dinner in Paris, and it was delicious. You can't be eating that much, can you?
No, there's a lovely place around Paris, especially in Montmartre, to find something to dinner and to have fun. Especially at Moulin Rouge, you have a lovely moment. You can eat and watch an amazing show. So,
do you have to be careful? Because, of course, if you were to become clinically obese, no longer would they want you in the show.
No, probably not. We do have a contract where we have to watch our weight, of course. Obviously, people don't want to see things moving around that they shouldn't. So we need to keep in shape. That's for sure. You
have to be a certain height for a start.
That's true. The girls are all tall, gorgeous girls. We come from all over the world. We're Australia. We've got French dancers. We have to go to every different country to find the tall, glamorous, beautiful women to dance on the stage at Moulin Rouge.
And it is incredible. I mean, just walking outside the theatre now, it's coming on 11 o'clock on a Tuesday night, and the place is full.
Yeah, all the year. It's really...
How?
Because we're really lucky, and I think people are coming in Paris to visit Montmartre, to visit French Cancan, especially Moulin Rouge, to come and they want to know, and they say, oh, we are in Paris for a few days, we want to watch the show, and we're really lucky. All the year it's full all the time, so it's amazing for us to dance and to have an amazing audience every night.
For people who don't know about Moulin Rouge, tell us about it. I mean, it sums up as being just fabulous, doesn't it?
It's a wonderful, fabulous show. That's all I can say. You should come and see it. No, we have the traditional French cancan, which has always been a part of the Moulin Rouge for 120 years. It's been the one dance that has consistently been in the show. So that you will always see. So that is the French cancan, and is Moulin Rouge. I
think you should join a circus. How do you manage to get your leg that high?
Oh, we start dancing. I was 4 years old, sorry, and that's, for us, it's not so much difficult. That's true. French cancan, it's really hard and technically, and we need to take care and to have a good training every night before the show to be able to do it and to don't have any accident and still continue.
Well, we do 2 shows every night. The show we personally, I have 1 day off a week. Each dancer has 1 day off a week. But before the show, we have to do a warm-up. We have to keep our body limber. We have to keep it warm. We've got 2 shows back-to-back every night, so it's really intensive. When you first arrive at Moulin as a new dancer, it's a bit of a shock to the system, but you gain that strength, you gain the metabolism, and it's just part of our job after a while.
So for the only other people I know who work as hard as you guys are the people from Cirque du Soleil in Las Vegas who do this as well, 6 days a week, 2 shows a night. How do you keep it fresh? Because I know you're packing them in. You are still doing the same show 12 times a week.
Yeah, but for me especially, I'm really lucky because I'm a dancer in the line, and I can do sometimes remplacement like Jolene is doing, like singer and so on. So for me, it's never the same thing. And I think for us, we try to work and to be better every night, to watch the TV, and to do correction. And when you have an amazing audience like we have, because it's full, like we were saying, we can't just to be bored. And I think if one day when I'm gonna be bored, I'm gonna stop to dance. We are artists. We're not, it's impossible for us to be on stage and don't have any feeling and to feel. No, it's just when you love it, it's natural.
And Jolene, tell me about how precise you have to be. I could never do your job because every show I make about 3,000 mistakes, and I seem to get away with it. But really, you can't. It's incredibly precise, isn't it?
It is, and it takes a lot of training. But as Sophie said, we've been doing this for many years. So this is our job, and we're trained to do this job as professionals. But Sometimes, you know, you make a little mistake, or, you know, you correct it the next day. It's only normal that happens to you. But, you know, we're professionals, so that's a part of our job, and we try our best 100% every night.
Jolene, you've travelled a long way to be here. Tell us a bit about your background.
Well, I'm from Australia, little town called St Arnaud. So I've come a long, long way. I arrived here 7 years ago, and been here ever since. I started as a can-can dancer, like everybody starts in the show, and now I'm one of the principal dancers in the show. But I auditioned in Australia originally and got the job, but that initial decision to come here was such a scary thing because we are so far away. It's a big decision to pack your bags, leave your family, and I immediately thought, right, 6 months, that's it. I'm going to come here for 6 months, and loved it so much, and it's been like 7.5 years. So
it's a place for glamorous people, and you two fit in well. I mean, to be honest with you, I've walked around feeling like a sausage roll in a bag of Twiglets, if you know what I'm saying. I don't seem to fit in with the French people.
The French people have a wonderful diet. They really watch what they eat. But then again, they don't. They like to splurge as well. We have in France. There's many wonderful boulangeries, you know, pastries and croissants and things like that. So you've got to have the good with the bad.
Sophie, tell me about your life and where you've come from. Not as far as Jolene.
No, I just come from French Riviera in the south, Fréjus Saint-Raphaël. It's just a lovely place. And I went there 3.5 years ago. No, I was working before in Paris, but I thought, why you don't try to come and work to Moulin Rouge? So I did an audition, and Janet proposed me to work just 2 days after, but I was working in another place, so I stopped and I come back 2 years after. And for me, it was just maybe for, like Jolie, just for 6 months, just because I think maybe I need to do something different. And I like it, and they proposed me different things, so I still continue, and now I'm gonna like to do the new show, yeah.
I love the fact that this show's still going, because people all say it's old-fashioned and it's old show business, but the truth is it's packing them out every single night, twice a night. It's the epitome of glamour and show business, and people still love it. How does it feel when the curtain goes up and you're centre stage and the pin focuses on you?
Well, with the audiences that we have every night, it's amazing. It's like this big rush of, you know, every single seat in the house sort of has a gasp. So that's a great feeling as well. But going back to the point where we are a show that's been going for a long time, there's not many shows like the Moulin Rouge in the world. You have Cirque du Soleil and other shows that are very modern and acrobatic and things like that, but Moulin Rouge is beautiful showgirls. And there aren't many showgirl shows left around the world. So if you want to see a real cabaret showgirl show, Moulin Rouge is where you should come.
Is there any better feeling than being in the show?
No, that's a different thing, but that's true. French cancans really typically, and you should. That's just amazing. First time you're looking, or this girl was screaming and jumping everywhere. It's really, really amazing.
Girls, thank you for talking to me, because you must have better people to talk to, and you've got to go and do another show now in about 8 minutes. Thank you so much, Sophie. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
And Jolene.
Thank you very much.
Lovely to talk to you. Thank you very much.